Okay, Tank Davis, Conor Benn, they about to get it on like Donkey Kong. And I believe this is going to be a legacy fight. I know that people are going to rip Tank for this fight, but when you actually think about it, this is a great tall task. Not literally a tall task because Conor Benn is only like 5'8", 5'7". You know what I mean? Both of these guys are on the shorter side of the spectrum. You know what I mean? Short kings and all and whatnot. But this is a tall task in the sense that Conor Benn weighs a lot more than Tank Davis. So this is going to be just like when Tank went up to fight Barrios. But Tank should have an even easier time fighting Conor Benn. You know why? Benn isn't that tall. Benn isn't that long. You know what I mean? His arms ain't that long. His legs, his limbs aren't that long. So this would be a challenge, but at the same time, it wouldn't be anything that Tank hasn't seen before. Because Tank has fought a man of Conor Benn's size. His name was Mario Barrios. Although Barrios had to make 140 pounds, I'm sure he rehydrated close to 150. You understand what I'm saying? Barrios has a better jab than Conor also. Okay, the baby talking that shit. But my thing is, if you in here, make sure you tapping that screen. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know I'm INDEPE. I'm independent. So y'all gonna have to tap that screen, man. And that's how we gonna keep this shit rolling. Yeah, no, I think Tank beats him from straight skill, to be honest. And that's another thing, Robert Green. I believe that I would like to see Tank win without knocking out the opponent. If he's able to knock out Conor Benn, that's going to be amazing because Conor is a much larger man than him. But I would like to see him win off of skill. Hey, can you turn your volume down? Get KJI to 10K likes. No, Vandal. We ain't doing 10K. We trying to do 100K. We trying to do a milli. You know what I mean? We always trying to do the best. What's up, Jalen B? But basically, I want to see Tank really outbox somebody. I want to see him open up. Like how he did against Cuellar, Jesus Cuellar. Now, Conor, I'm pretty sure Conor is an orthodox fighter, so I don't know if Tank going to open up against an orthodox fighter. Usually, Tank opens up against the southpaw fighters. But y'all let me know what y'all think. Is this a legacy fight? Is this a fight that y'all want to see? Personally, this is a fight that I want to see. I just don't like the narrative that Tank can't beat or be a ring general. Tank is always a ring general. Like when he fought Ryan Garcia, he controlled the distance. He was the ring general. Somebody said, pin your goals so more viewers may notice it. Boom. I just pinned the goal. I don't really know how to use this shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. Who you think gonna win? I think Tank is gonna win. But you know what's crazy? This dude, Conor Benn, he actually has a very good chance of winning. Because he has a lot of size on Tank. This is the man that has fought at junior middleweight. Hey, you picked MVP. Thanks for the roses, man. This is the man that has fought at junior middleweight. You understand what I'm saying? So this will be like Tank fighting a shorter version of Mario Barrios. He's 147. He's 147, yep. This is a welterweight. And somebody said on Twitter that he's ranked the number 2 welterweight. I don't know how he's ranked number 2 if that's true. Because he hasn't necessarily done anything at welterweight to be ranked number 2. And we know about the egg scandal. We know about the sunny side up, the scrambled eggs. You know what I mean? The boiled eggs. We know about the deviled eggs. That motherfucker said he was eating all type of eggs, and that's why he failed his PED test. Is this fight legit? This fight is not legit, but this fight is rumored to be in the making. Tank and Eddie Hearn have been cooperating with each other directly. Texting, DMing each other and shit. Been getting slept. Sleepy bed by. Possible. Quite possible. But I think that Ben is going to have just enough weight to where he doesn't get slept. That's the thing. I don't know if Tank is going to be able to knock out a full-fledged welterweight if it's not at a catchweight. But you know what this tells me, though? A fight like this tells me that Tank is ready to go up to 140. A fight like this tells me that Tank Davis is ready to go up to 140 pounds. I mean, this guy's a welterweight, but I think Tank is ready to move on up and fight those big guys. And this is the way for him to test the waters against someone who he doesn't think is that skilled. I'm not saying I don't think Conor is that skilled. Tank said it himself. I'm going to make a video about the tweet, but he told Conor Benn, he said, the way that you looked in your last fight, all I need is 3 weeks, and that's your ass. Now, that's disrespect right there. High-level disrespect and high-level self-belief from Tank. So I think Tank is going to test out the waters with a welterweight like Conor Benn and then go on to fight some of the champions at 140. Haney reposted on Twitter that he did 142 pay-per-view buys. That's cool, man. That's good. That's what's up for Haney. That's good for Haney, but Haney need to do more. Haney need to get up into that 300K, that 400K, because Haney's a one hell of a fighter. So if that means Haney gotta go do a music video, if that means Haney gotta go date a celebrity, he gotta do what he gotta do. You watching Tio versus Ortiz? What time is Tio versus Ortiz? I believe that fight is today. If I don't catch it today, I'll go watch it online on Saturday. Because I'm going to have to break down that fight and see if Tio has a chance against Tank, Haney, and all of these guys. Tank only took this fight because against Tank, Haney, and all of these guys. Tank only took this fight because he was locked up. I don't understand that. Explain that. Expound on that. 10:30 Eastern. What about Pacific? That it's like, no. But yeah, 10:30 Eastern. Yeah, I might catch this fight. I might have time to go live again. Somebody says, when's the wedding? What the hell you talking about? Yeah, let him move up faster. A loss won't in his heart is too big. I don't think Tank gonna lose, man. I really don't think. But he has a chance of losing. This would be one of his most dangerous fights. Hose, did you say he failed due to eating eggs? No. I didn't say he failed due to eating eggs. These are not my words. Conor Benn said he ate too many eggs. That's why he failed his PED test. You know what I mean? And my name, you picked MVP. Thanks for the roses. I go by KJ motherfucking I. So you don't got to call me host. You can just put KJI. You think Pedraza getting knocked out by Davis? No. But I would love to see Keyshawn Davis get a knockout on Pedraza. That would make some noise. But I think Keyshawn just going to outbox him. Pedraza, he's a good fighter, but nah. Wasn't Conor a 154-pounder? Conor, I wouldn't even say that he's really a 154-pounder. He's a guy that can go up and down. He's really a welterweight, but he has fought at 154, and that's why this fight is very interesting. The fact that Tank is trying to take off a big dude like this, man, he might be biting off more than he could chew. If Tank loses this fight, it'll only be because of the size. Because Tank, he looks to be more skilled than Conor Benn. Conor Benn hasn't looked good since he got caught for eating too many eggs. And I take that back. I'm going to step that statement back. It's not that he hasn't looked good, but he hasn't looked dangerous. He still looked good. He's still been boxing. I got to give it to him. Like, people, they trying to discredit him. I watched his fight against Orozco. He was still boxing pretty good. I didn't see the last fight, though. But because he's not getting knockouts, now he's lost a lot of the glamour that his name was beginning to build. So he got to get back on that egg program that he was on in order for his fans to really keep building him up. Because he wanted to build himself up as a knockout artist, but it looks as though he doesn't really have that natural power. Taweezy, thanks for the follow. Any chance Ortiz upsets Tio? Of course. Ortiz, he coming to win. I've never seen Ortiz come out there and bullshit. He always coming to win. You know Southpaw TV? I've heard of him. I don't know him. Who you got for the nice fight? I got Tio. So we can stop waiting for a potential Benn versus Eubanks, right? Look, Benn fucked that up when Benn got caught messing with them green eggs in hand. So Benn fucked that fight up. And Eubanks, Eubanks, he's still trying to find himself because he switched trainers. He's coming off a pretty decent win, but in that fight, it was some older white guy who looked like he rolled his damn ankle twice in the damn fight. That fight was weird. I don't know about Eubanks. But a Benn fight and a Eubanks fight isn't really good. The only reason people are asking for that fight is because of their father's legacy. But right now, these men are in the midst of building their own legacy. Them fighting each other is not going to be like when Nigel Benn and Chris Eubanks fought. You know why? Because neither one of those dudes are on the level of their fathers. And I'm not hating on them or nothing. They just not. Both of their fathers were better than them. But I think that if they just etch out their own legacy like Conor Benn is doing right now by the fight Tank Davis, that's better for them. Benn has a chance to beat one of the biggest names in boxing. What's up, KJ? Tank's trainer told Conor to focus on 47 and 54. Is the fight going to happen or Tank ducking? Well, Tank trainer, you talking about Coach Calvin, right? That's smart for Coach Calvin. I don't know why Tank is trying to fight this big-ass dude. But that's smart for Coach Calvin to protect his fighter because that would be Tank could potentially lose just because he's too small. But I would love to see this fight. I would love to see Tank once again knock out a man that's bigger than him like he did Barrios. Hey, what's good, T-Street?
What's the deal, man? What's up with you?
I'm chilling, man. Right now, I'm talking about legacy, man. Do you think this will be a big legacy fight for Tank Davis to fight a welterweight and a man who has performed at 154 pounds Conor Benn, aka Green Eggs and Ham, aka Sunny Side Up.
Hey, that's crazy, bro. That power, like he has not been looking as strong ever since they, you know what I mean? They said he was on that shit.
I
So
know, man. Ever since he got off of them eggs,
yeah, he ain't been looking as
ever since he got
powerful.
off them eggs, man, the power has gone. The power has just disappeared, man. It came out of nowhere. The power came and went out of nowhere. It was just like Tyson Fury with Deontay Wilder. Where did that power go in the Ngannou fight? Where did it come from in the second fight with Wilder? So a lot of sketchy shit goes on in the world of boxing. And I feel bad for anybody that Green Eggs was able to knock out, because it's like, bruh, if you was really cheating, how did you ruin another man's career? It's a man that he knocked out who probably wouldn't even have that KO or that TKO on their record if he was a natural athlete. Allegedly, because you know he wasn't. He said it was the eggs. You know what I mean?
Is that even possible, bro? Some eggs?
Man, let me tell you. Look, I'm gonna tell you the way I look at it. I smell bull shit afoot.
For
You
sure.
understand what I'm saying?
Hey, that's
Who you
crazy,
got winning
man.
this fight? This fight will be a very, very tricky fight. I can't just say Tank gonna win. Do I think Tank is a better boxer? Yes. Does Tank have natural power? Something that I don't think Conor Benn has? Yes. But Tank is a lot smaller than this man. And you know, weight classes matter. I think Oscar De La Hoya even chimed in on it, and he said the same shit. Weight classes matter. What's good, soldier?
What's going on?
Chilling, man. You know, we doing our left foot, right foot, about face. You know how it is, soldier.
Right. Nah, this is gonna be a good fight. They really fight though, man.
Yo, this will be a great fight. It will be legendary because it'll be a chance for Tank to once again beat up on a bigger man. Barrios was bigger than him. Now for him to fight Conor Benn, if he was to get the knockout against Conor Benn, man,
Yeah,
I
that's
would have to start calling Tank the hardest hitter in boxing. Fuck
nah,
that.
that's facts. That's facts. I ain't gonna lie. If he knock him out, I ain't gonna lie. I think he gonna punish Haney.
Nah, man, you can't see styles make fights. Do I think Tank could potentially beat Haney? Yes. Do I think
Mm-hmm.
Tank could potentially knock Haney out? Yes. But I could not make any of those claims based off of anything that he does against Conor Benn because styles make fights. Haney don't fight nothing like Conor Benn at all.
Nah, that's facts. That's facts. You right. You right. I take that back. Cause Haney, he could box for 12
Ricky
rounds.
Rig was good, man.
What's going on, KJ?
Chilling. Hey, I'm gonna let Soldier finish his point because I cut him off to introduce you. What's up, Soldier? What was you saying?
Nah. I take that back. You right. Haney could box for 12 rounds, and he
Yeah,
do
I
got
mean,
style. He gonna keep his distance from him and stuff.
right. Conor could box for 12 rounds too. They just fight totally different. Like Haney's style is about distance management. Haney's style is he's very defensively responsible and shit like that. So Tank is gonna give Tank the longest run for his money that Tank has ever got. Imagine if Barrios had fast feet. Tank probably would have an L on his record right now. Who knows? Hey,
Mm-hmm.
Lucio Norris was good, man.
Hey, how you doing? Hey,
Chilling.
I was just saying a lot of people be saying that Tank is dodging the big fights, but I think he's managing his career, which is a difference from dodging fights. You know, he
I
taking a
agree.
fight when he
I
supposed
agree,
to
but
take it.
let me say this. I made a live about this yesterday, but I'm gonna say it again because you probably ain't catch that live. You know what I mean? I'm not famous and shit. I'm just a regular old Joe. So let me repeat the point that I made yesterday. Tank Davis, he's not Floyd Mayweather, and a lot of these guys they aren't Floyd Mayweather. And what I mean is that you don't want to be waiting into the end of your career to make some of these fights because you don't know how your body is gonna hold up by waiting that long. Look at Errol Spence. If Errol would have fought Terrence Crawford before he fought Sean Porter, I'm not saying Errol would have won, but he would have looked 10 times better. So a lot of these guys, they don't live clean lives. You know what I mean? They in the club.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's going down like Young Jock with a lot of these dudes. So we don't want them to be waiting until the last minute to make these big fights happen because Tank is older than Devin. Tank is older than Shakur. Tank is shorter than both of these guys. Is he still gonna be fast at 33? Is he still gonna be the same Tank at 33? I don't know. So why not fight him now? Get him while it's hot.
Yeah, that's a prime example is that when Mike Tyson fought Lennox Lewis, a young Mike Tyson would have destroyed Lennox Lewis. But by the time he fought Lennox Lewis, he was just a shell of himself. So I mean,
Yep.
me personally, being a former boxer, I wouldn't even count that as a win.
Oh no, man, I gotta count that because even though Tyson was a shell of himself, he wasn't old to the point like it's like Tyson pushing 40. But I understand what you're saying. Tyson wasn't the killer that came up at 19 years old to be the youngest heavyweight. He wasn't. He was far from that. But
Right.
at the end of the day, when you look at his age, I believe wasn't Lennox older than him?
It's possible.
No, it ain't possible. That's what it is. Lennox was older.
Yeah.
Lennox was older than Mike Tyson when they fought, man. But
Yeah.
the wear and tear that Mike had, not from necessarily boxing, but from the way he was living his life.
Yeah.
Mike was using that. He was on that stuff, man, and he was living a wild life. So, and he was admitting to not training before big fights and stuff. He was saying it
Yeah.
like, "Yeah, I only trained 2 weeks for this fight." You know what I mean? Assalamu alaikum and all that shit. So
That's why I be telling people it's important to have a good coach and good training, because the reason why he was doing that, because everybody in the camp was scared to tell him, "Hey, Mike, we need to train." You know.
nah, it was people that was telling him that, but he was firing those guys. Like the
Yeah.
guys that Customato left for him, Kevin Rooney and some two white dudes, he fired both of their ass. And then he got with people like, ass kissers that was just trying to take his money. Just tell him, yeah, you the champ, Mike, you could do it. But they wasn't telling him what he needs to hear. So in the boxing game, you better off with a coach that's going to be always critical of you, as
Right.
opposed to somebody that's always kissing your ass, telling you how great you are.
Yeah. I mean, if you look at Floyd Mayweather, his whole career, if it wasn't his father, he had his uncle.
Yeah,
So
so Floyd, that's one thing. I made a video about that a while ago, but people, they always talk about how much of a genius Floyd is, but Floyd was surrounded by genius coaches his entire life since the crib, because his father and his uncle are known as some of the best boxing coaches in the world. So imagine your entire life you're getting top notch, top of the line coaching, and in your corner you have those men to turn to. When you listen to Roger and Floyd Mayweather Sr. talk to Floyd in the corner, they don't talk to him like he the undefeated best fighter in the world. They talk to him like, like, hey, what the fuck you doing? Are you scared? You know what I mean? They criticize him. They're critical of him. And you need that as a man. You need somebody that's not kissing your ass, but sometimes that's putting the foot up your ass to let you know you got to put your foot on the gas.
man, that's it. That's exactly what's wrong with daggone Deontay Wilder, man.
Man, I made a live and a video about that too, man.
That's facts.
Yeah,
Uh,
that goddamn what's his name?
say again?
I can't think of his name. Cause he fired Mike Breland and now Malik
Yeah.
Scott.
Malik Scott.
Yeah, Malik Scott, man. That Malik Scott, I understand Wilder, he has gone through certain modes of depression because when he lost and shit like that. But it's like, bro, Wilder, you done knocked out damn near everybody. You only lost to one man. Well, you recently lost to Joseph Parker, but before that, you only lost to one man. You bounce back, you keep working hard. But just to hire somebody to make you feel good, that's not smart. If anything, I would have hired Malik Scott as an assistant coach. Like some people, like Ali had Drew Bundini Brown and shit. Drew Bundini Brown would tell him some pointers, but really Drew Bundini was there to be like a mascot. So he was always telling Ali, you the champ, you great. But you don't hire him to be your fucking head coach, because your head coach got to tell you you're not great. He got to tell you, no, today you didn't do good. Today you look like shit. And I need you to get it together so tomorrow you gonna look like sugar.
Like the late Emmanuel Stewart, he got a hold of Lennox Lewis, and that's why Lennox Lewis' record at the end of his career was so good, because Lennox does not have a chin. If you can hit him on the chin, you can knock him out. And he showed him
Oh, I
how to
gotta disagree
guard that
because your
chin
boy,
and protect that
your
chin.
boy hit him. What's that crazy motherfucker? The crazy one, the heavyweight.
What's his name? I know
You
you
know the
talking
one,
about.
Shannon Briggs.
Yeah.
Shannon Briggs hit him, and Hakeem Rockman, my cousin, he stopped him. But
Yep.
Lennox, but he fought Rockman again, and he didn't get stopped, and he didn't lose to Briggs, and Briggs hit hard as hell.
Yeah.
But I think that Lennox, he has a good chin, he just don't have a great chin. And the way that I define that is a person with a good chin, they can get dropped, but they can get back up. A person with a great chin, you probably not even going to drop him. That's the way that I define that. Because Ali had a real good chin, but Ali was on the canvas a lot in his career.
Wilder has a great chin, but he don't know.
Great chin.
Once he get hit, he don't know what to do, and he just constantly getting hit. And the reason why I say that, if you watch the fights that he lost, he was getting hit with punches that the average person should just been out, but he kept getting up. But he didn't know how to defend himself or to protect himself after he got hurt.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Wilder, his problem was always a low skill base, because he started boxing late, and it's like or you could start boxing late and work on your
And
skills.
his
But
ego
he would
too.
kind of ignore. He kind of ignored it. My fault, Marcos. Go ahead and get your shit off.
No, no, I'm just saying that his ego is one of the big parts, man. He talks like he's like the greatest heavyweight of all time, but his skill wasn't even up there. There was a video of a guy teaching him how to box, and he says, "Nah, I don't care." He thinks he's
No,
a
no. The thing is, ego. You need ego. But the thing about Deontay is he fell in love with his right hand.
Yeah.
uh-huh. Yep.
He fell in love with his
Before
right
he
hand.
learned how to
So
box.
when you can't. A lot of power fighters do that though. And shout out to Tank for not doing that. You
Yeah.
said Rockman, your cousin. Yeah, Rockman really is my cousin, bro.
Really?
Yeah, that's my cousin.
Oh shit.
Because a lot of people think it's the same thing with Mike Tyson. They think Tank and Mike Tyson were sluggers. No, they were boxers that just happened to have
Especially go
power.
watch Mike when he was young. That motherfucker was switching stances,
Yeah.
No, bro.
countering. In the amateurs, that motherfucker was jumping up and down like Ali.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Man,
Same thing with Tank. Everyone thinks he's a slugger, but he's a smart fighter.
Yeah.
He's
Yes.
skillful too, man. He's a dangerous fighter, man. I think he's gonna really knock Conor Benz out.
who y'all think Conor
No,
Benn
no, no.
is
I don't
getting
think he
Tank
gonna. I
ready
think Conor
for?
got a little bit too much weight, man. And I don't know if the fight gonna happen. Somebody said that Coach Calvin pulled back and told him to focus on 47 and 54. And if he did say that, then I would say shout out to Coach Calvin because Tank believe in himself to a crazy extent. Like Tank said, he wanted to spar with Arrow to feel Arrow's power. You know what I mean? So if Tank think that he could beat up on these big dudes like this, next thing you know, you get a loss that you otherwise wouldn't have had. Because what's the point really of him fighting Conor Benn?
Yeah,
Personally, I
good
still want to
point.
see this shit though. I want to see if Tank could knock out another big guy like he did Barrios. Because that shit is magical. Those are magical moments to see the little guy win.
I'm gonna
Yep.
show you.
Yeah, if Tank can move up to 147 and compete at a high level, that's all time great. Because he
Yeah, that's
really,
all
he's like a
time great.
125 pounder.
No, no,
Yeah.
no, no. 135, not 125.
Well,
135.
look how much body fat he has at 135 still though.
Hey,
Yeah, but I was just saying because there is a difference.
Kind of has a dead bod, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, when you see him in off season, he has like a lot of fat. So I'm like,
Yeah.
when he's
I
really
think that it
shredded,
helped
he's
him
like
though.
$125.
I call these people fat leads. So a fat lead is a person that they chubby, but they move just as fast as somebody who is smaller than them. And
Tyson Fury.
force is what? Mass times acceleration. So if they got more fat on top of the muscle, it helps the power. It helps the acceleration. You see dudes like this in football all the time where they might have a little beer belly, might have a dad bod, but they athletic as hell. Tank is just one of them. As soon as Tank retire, he might blow up like a Goodyear blimp. But right now he's in shape and he's dangerous.
I'm finna show you what Tank Davis is. Hold on, give me a second.
Hey, Q Finger, thanks for the chicken, man.
This is what he need to do. He need to pick up them damn boxing gloves and box somebody at 140. One of the top guys. Wait, no, he try to jump all the way up to 147 to fight Conor Benn. Nobody want to see that
But
shit,
think
man.
about it though. Think about it though. Do you think Conor is better than Haney or T or any of those guys?
Hell no.
Exactly, but Conor does have a similar frame. Like he does have that weight on him. So this would be a good way for Tank to really get his feet wet as far as fighting the bigger guy. 'Cause I think Tank is on his way to 140 anyway. But this would be a way for him to get used to taking them big shots again because the rest of his career is going to have to be at 140. That's what all the competition is at. So I think maybe this is a nice little introduction to what he has stored and what he has planned.
But another thing is he moved up to 135. He really hasn't fought. His biggest fight was at a catchweight. I really feel like he really haven't fought no great guy at the one or a good guy at the 135 division. Like if he would have fought Frank Martin, like go down that path, I feel like that'd be better for his career than jumping all the way up and going all the way to fight Conor Benn. I get he's trying to feel his way at the weight class that with bigger guys, but I feel like he need to do more in the 135 division when it comes to when he moved up from 130 to 135, then 140. If that makes sense. If he's going to take the route of not fighting Devin and all those good guys right away.
Right. Basically, what you're saying is if you're not going to 140 to make smoke happen, deal with the smoke at 135.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a good point, man. I would love to see him fight Frank Martin. We got fucking. I don't know how long Tank gonna be at lightweight, but Andy Cruz is coming up. He probably be ready to fight Tank in 3 or 4 years.
Do y'all think Conor Benn is getting him ready for anybody's style that's at like 140 or 135?
No, he don't fight like none of them. And to be honest, I don't know what Conor Ben is without the eggs. Like I gotta see a couple more fights, but he doesn't look like the same fighter ever since he stopped eating eggs.
Yeah, he left it in that
You
noodle.
know, quote unquote, stop eating eggs. I don't know what the hell he was doing, what he was taking.
We left it in the noodle.
Maybe he missing, eggs give you cholesterol. Maybe he missing cholesterol. I don't fucking know. I just know that something ain't right. That boy was slugging and knocking everybody out, and now he seems to have slowed down. And power doesn't just come and go like that. Power is usually the last thing to leave a fighter. So like Tank Davis, Tank will be 40 years old and be able to beat up and coming prospect just by knocking his ass out. That's how power works. Even though at 40, Tank probably couldn't be top in the world, he'll probably be able to knock out most of the young prospects just because he's still going to be able to hit so hard. Right now, I'm talking about the two men on the screen. You know what I mean? That's tatted up and shit. Oh, man. I could never do it. I don't know how they do it, boy.
Yeah, this is the most tatted fight in boxing history, low key. They're all tatted up.
Yeah, this shit crazy, boy. I ain't with the tats, man.
Nah.
I'd rather see Lopez and Tank.
Okay. Jackie Bell, my bad. I'm gonna let you go, Lucio Norris, but I'm gonna answer somebody in the chat. They say you said
bro.
someone lost his power eating eggs. No, I said Conor Ben allegedly he failed a PED test, and allegedly he said the reason he failed is because he ate too many eggs. But I don't want to hear that shit. I'm not buying that. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. But Lucio Norris, go ahead and make your point. My fault, brother.
Nah, I was just gonna say that the old coaches, they used to put their young prospects up against these old journeyman fighters that could hit hard, just to see if they could take the power.
That's how you
And then
get. That's
they
how you
moved
get
up
right.
and then take that big fight.
That's how you
So
get
you're
right.
right about that.
Like Lomachenko is going to be one hell of a gatekeeper if he sticks around. Because Loma, at 40 years old, Loma will be able to beat a lot of young prospects, man. That'll let people know whether or not a prospect really is worthy of being a champion. I think Tank is too small for 147, but it'd be a great fight. That's a good point, Nick.
Didn't Canelo say that the reason he got that steroid hit was because of the tainted meat?
Yeah, but you got to understand, at this point in boxing, not even just this point, boxing, they allow certain people to get away with the cheating, depending on how much money you make, and also depending on, the complexion for the connection and shit like that. If Canelo wasn't on the stuff that he's on, he wouldn't have been so successful because he doesn't have genetics really to age well. He always had slow feet. He wasn't really that large of a man at 154. So when you go up in weight, your power doesn't come with you. So Canelo had to get on something to go to 160 and super middleweight. That's why he was failing those clenbuterol tests, and Lord knows what else he was on. Allegedly, I don't know this to be true, but I know that he failed those damn tests. So that allows him to be able to put on weight and still have power and speed at a weight class where he otherwise probably wouldn't even be able to compete at. And that way they can have somebody to fill in the void that Floyd Mayweather left.
So clenbuterol is like a weight gainer, or what is it? You know what it is?
I looked it up.
Clenbuterol is a weight. It helps you lose weight. But my thing is this.
Oh, okay.
Let me tell you something. Say I'm a cop, right? And I go into the house of a criminal, right? Canelo in this case would be the metaphorical criminal. But if I go into the house of a criminal and I find something illegal in there, right? And I leave, there may be other stuff up in there. This is the only thing that I found. So whenever I catch these cheaters, when they tell me that so-and-so got caught using this illegal substance, I always tell myself, damn, what else are they on? What didn't they get caught for?
Yeah. Floyd got caught with an IV once, though, didn't he?
Yeah, Floyd got caught with an IV with water. And they went back on that. First they said that it was illegal, then they went back and gave him permission to do it. But this is the thing. I don't put nothing past nobody. Floyd has never been caught officially cheating.
Right.
That don't mean he didn't cheat. I don't put nothing past no man or no woman. Motherfuckers will get on TV and lie. But what we do know is Canelo was officially caught official. So we know what it is when it comes to Canelo or Canelo, whichever one you prefer.
I
Let
looked
me
up
say this.
clenbuterol, bro. It said it helped with weight loss and
Weight
endurance.
loss. Yeah, weight, and we know endurance because he's had what? He's had stamina problems since he came into the game.
Yeah, that's facts. That's facts.
Let me say this. I'm 58 years old and I got chronic knee problems. So today I went and got a shot. I walked in there with a cane and walked out without the cane.
You usually
So
got cortisol.
I don't know what it was they shot up in my knee, but it took away all the pain and my knee felt like, I was 18 again.
Right.
So
Be careful with
they
that
got
stuff though,
stuff
because
that people can take to make their career go longer these days.
yep. But be careful because with that stuff, sometimes they take away the pain temporarily and make you feel like the shit don't hurt. But then when they wear off, you try to move too much with it, and you did more damage than what it
Yeah,
was before.
you're
So
right.
just be careful with it. Even though it feels like it's fixed, a lot of times they're not fixing anything. They just numbing the pain. So when
Exactly.
the pain come back, it could be worse.
Yep.
But
And
yeah,
follow
Canelo, who knows, man? A lot of these dudes they getting syringes in the buttocks and stuff. It is what it is.
if you got knee pain, you should follow a knees over toes guy. I did powerlifting, I did football, I did Muay Thai, so my knees were pretty jacked up. I watched some of those videos and he had me doing all types of knee exercises. My knees are like perfect now. It's kind of crazy.
When I used to have knee pain, when I used to lift, 'cause I used to play rugby and shit. When I used to lift weights, by the time I was playing rugby, I didn't have knee pain, but all I did was increase the strength of my hamstrings because your hamstrings stabilize your knee. A lot
Right.
of times people they have strong quads and weak hamstrings. When you increase the weight, when you increase the strength of your hamstrings, you're gonna have less knee pain naturally.
See, I didn't even know that.
Yeah. I learned that years ago.
All I
What's
know
going
about was
on, man?
the knee tendons and all that in there. I gotta
Hey,
strengthen
what's
the
up,
tendons.
Q?
What's going on? What's going on? I
Chilling,
just
man.
pulled. I just pulled up. I just seen my boy Tank and Conor Benn. What's your take on it?
My take is Tank Davis most likely will beat Conor Benn. They've been talking shit with each other on Twitter.
Yeah,
Tank
yeah.
has been talking to Eddie Hearn directly.
hmm
But this is a more dangerous fight than anybody thinks because Conor is a larger man than Tank. However, Tank dealt with Barrios. Barrios has a taller frame than Conor, and Barrios is starting at welterweight now anyway. So I think Tank has the power to knock this man spark out, as the Brits would say. But it's still a dangerous fight because the man is bigger than him. So if Conor comes in there boxing and moving, who knows what's going to happen with Tank? We
I
know
think
Tank
it'll.
doesn't throw that many punches.
I think it'll be a very dangerous and entertaining fight. We all know Tank is a chess player. He don't throw too many punches, like you said.
Right.
He just waits for his opportunity. Conor Benn, he tries to lean towards
Offense.
the offense, like Tyson, try to get in and get out, but he really can't.
I mean, when he had the stimulus package, when he was egged up and shit, he
Yeah.
was able to get in and out like Tyson.
Yeah.
But ever since he stopped eating those eggs, he hasn't looked like Tyson at all.
I think I'm sorry, not Tyson. If Conor Benn does take this fight, if it does happen, Conor Benn has to move like a mirror. He has to move just like him because that step that you take might be your last step because that man bring a lot of power. He's
You
smart.
say he got to move like a what?
He has to move like a mirror. He got to move just like how Tank moving. He has to.
Oh, like a mirror?
Yeah, he can't take too many. He can't take too many punches, yo. He can't. You never know. You know what I mean? Like he has to
Man, all I
really
know
play
is when
smart.
Tank hit Barrios in the body in them late rounds, boy, and I seen Barrios on his
Over.
knees in pain and agony, I was
Over.
like, God damn, you don't see that every day.
Exactly.
Tank's body attack is crucial, man. It's crucial. So Conor gonna be tested in a way where he's never been tested. Tank has already been tested with a man who was bigger than him when he fought Barrios. Somebody said, is this fight official? No, but it's in the talks. It's in the talks. Tank has been talking to Eddie Hearn. He's been jaw jacking or Twitter talking with Conor Benn. Somebody said Barrios was weight drained. I don't want to hear it. Literally, Barrios was winning that fight. The only reason Barrios lost is because Tank drained him with all those damn power shots.
Yeah, that's pretty much how it go when it come to him, and that's exactly what I've been hearing a lot from the past fighters: Ryan Garcia, Barrios, Rolly. They all mention like they are
Weight
drained,
drain.
completely drained. Like he don't hit hard. They are just so drained from
What
the claws that they just can't take that shit.
what they
Hey,
don't
everybody in the chat, make sure y'all still liking the live, still tapping the screen. Go ahead, Lucio.
what they don't understand, when you stand toe to toe with somebody and you take a power shot and it don't knock you out, you can feel their power. But once you get knocked out, you don't know exactly how much power that person had. But you can watch the punches and you see how their head snap back. There's no way this
Thank you,
guy
bro.
ain't got no power.
Yeah,
This is the
I
thing
believe
about the weight drain. Tank Davis gave them the biggest check of their career. So they paid to get weight. They
it.
got compensated to get weight drained. So anything after that, you crying.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
that's
like
right.
if you pay somebody for a service and they come over to your house and cry while they doing the job and shit. Like, bro, why the fuck you sign up? Why you take the money? I could have got somebody else.
If you stepped in
So
that
that's
ring and the referee done asked you, you say you ready to fight. So
right.
don't make no excuses after the fight. Just say, hey, you was
And
the better guy
it's
tonight.
it's a difference between an excuse and a reason. Like, say if you got up in the ring and you had a damn something crazy, you have a heart attack or some shit. All right, cool. But y'all getting in the ring talking about, oh, I was drained, bruh. From the time you weighed in, you had 24 hours to replenish your body.
Facts.
You knew for 2 months, at least 2 months, sometimes only 1 month, you knew that you was gonna have to get in the best shape of your life. You knew, okay, in 1 month I had to weigh this amount of weight. So you could have took certain measures to make sure that you're used to walking around and fighting at that weight. So everything else after that is an excuse. It's not like Tank just running up on you in the mall and something hitting you and you talking about, no, I was weight drained. No, bro, y'all have time to prepare for this shit. Hey, Danny, thanks for the gifts.
Yeah,
Yep.
I realize that it is excuses. I'm not gonna lie, because if that was the case, then why take the fight? If you
For
knew
the
what
money.
came with it, like you knew the circumstances before this fight. We knew nothing about this. We didn't know. We wouldn't know till after you had made that agreement. You know what I'm saying?
But you
So
know what's crazy? Oscar
mm,
De La Hoya used to put rehydration clauses in his fights. This shit is nothing new to boxing.
that's true.
Ryan and
Yeah.
them are bringing this up just so they can have something to fall back on after they get knocked out. And Rolly, the thing about Rolly, I like Rolly, but when it comes to Tank, he's dishonest as hell because he's a competitor. So it's not like he's gonna bow down to Tank or nothing like that. But also he's still mad over the way that he lost. So Rolly will say shit like, yeah, Ryan hits harder than Tank. This person hits harder than Tank. My baby mama hit harder than Tank. But Tank is the one that had him rolling his eyes in the back of his head. No pun
Exactly.
intended. So
Well,
it's
how do
like
you explain you were winning the fight and people thought you was going to win the fight before you got knocked out? So how you explain
I
that?
only gave Rolly 2 rounds, but he was doing good.
Yeah.
He was doing good, and he was hurt. He was hurting Tank early in that fight.
He definitely was.
Yep.
Well, so aside from this, what fights are you looking forward to?
Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to first off the Tio and the Ortiz fight. I'm gonna see if I can catch that tonight, but if not, I'm gonna watch a replay over the weekend.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to Berta Biev and Bivol. I'm looking forward to whoever the fuck Terrence Crawford fighting next.
I want him to
And
fight.
I want to see the Charlo and the Canelo fight because we know Canelo fighting in May.
Oh yeah, that's true. I want to see. Man, people don't like this, but I love it. I love both fighting styles, and they both bring a lot to the table. I want to see Zoo against
Thanks for
Crawford.
liking the live, my girl.
You versus
You said
who?
you want to see what? My
I
bad.
want to see Tim Zoo versus Terrence
And Keith
Crawford.
Thurman. Oh,
No,
versus Terrence Crawford.
yes, absolutely.
Nah, Zoo will lose, man. But it'll be a nice fight. But Zoo will lose. Crawford is trying to fight Canelo to make a bunch of money, and I can't get mad at him. He's at the end of his career. He's only gonna be fighting for probably 3 or 4 more years. He wants to make as much money possible with every fight. And
That one.
sad for him, he was promoted by a promoter that didn't really want to push black fighters and Bob Arum. So now he has to scramble and make crazy matchups like him and Canelo to try to make 30 mil.
Yo, KJ,
Yeah.
I put for the TF.
Yeah, you skipping, man.
Huh?
Skip
I
him,
say
guys.
your connection was timing in and out. Ask your question again.
What's it called? I'm sports betting, right? I put 2 bets on the Tiafimo fight and the Keyshawn Davis fight. Tell me if these are gonna hit. It's Tiafimo over 155 strikes landed, and Keyshawn Davis is gonna for KO.
I wouldn't say KO.
Yeah, that sounds good.
It sounds so. You think it's gonna have? I don't know how much is like Tiafimo like a. Does he have good strike output? Like does he? Because
Yeah.
I'm
It depends. It depends. The TO. It depends on who you fighting. But the thing about TO, well, is you know why it's good. I don't think Ortiz gonna get stopped. Like Ortiz, he be coming in that motherfucker to really win. Like he think he better than a lot of these dudes. Even though skill wise he a little bit lesser than a lot of them. He comes with the mentality to win. So he'll be around for 12 rounds. That gives Tio a chance to land 155 punches. And Keyshawn Davis is going for the knockout on Pedraza. But Davis, if anything doesn't work, it'll probably be the Davis knockout. But I think Davis can get the knockout on Pedraza. He's definitely gonna be going for it in light of what Tank Davis was able to do. So everybody want to make a splash in the division.
I don't
so
know, man.
so you think that fight's gonna go to decision?
What fight?
Tiafimo.
I don't know. I think Teofimo might knock him out, guys.
If it
Nah,
does
I
go to
wouldn't say
decision,
knock him
That's
out
what I
either.
was saying. But Ortiz is a dude that he's strong, bro. Like
Yeah, he is strong.
he's strong.
Yeah,
That's why I think that he's
fight
going to go 12
welterweight.
rounds. That's a good ass bet, that 155. I could be wrong, but I think Ortiz is going to be in there for 12. I think we in for a treat.
yeah, that's what I thought. I thought it was gonna
What
go to
time is the
decision.
fight, though? What time is the fight?
10.
Somebody said 10:30
Yeah,
Eastern time, not Pacific.
See, when it come to Keyshawn, I love Keyshawn. I think Keyshawn, in my opinion, I think Keyshawn is better than Shakur.
Damn.
Yeah, absolutely.
What?
Keyshawn reminds me a lot more of Terrence Crawford than Shakur reminds me of anybody.
I don't think that
same goat.
Keyshawn think that he better than Shakur.
I think he, yo,
No way, bro. What do you?
I think he not way better, but I think he is better. I think he's just better.
I don't think that Keyshawn believe that though.
Keyshawn tripping in if he don't think that. That's wild.
Because
Definitely believes in himself.
and
Like
when
that.
motherfuckers start talking about like the potential of them fighting, they talking about we friends, we this, we that, bruh. I was thinking as soon as I seen Keyshawn, I was thinking like, damn, Keyshawn and Shakur can get it on. But the way it seemed like Keyshawn had a lot of respect for Shakur, and he learning a lot from Shakur. So I don't think Keyshawn think that he better than Shakur. But I think both of them real nasty. I think they both nice as shit. But I don't think Keyshawn believe it. The statement that you said.
They sparred 1,000 times, bro. That's Keyshawn knows something.
Yeah, facts. That's true.
They're both Olympians too. They both were at the Olympics.
And they both they both silver medal. They both silver medal. They both really good. They both.
Man, we gonna have to. I gotta show some damn light to what these motherfuckers are saying. They saying Shakur is boring. Shakur weak. Somebody said Shakur has the best distance management and defense currently. Maybe I like that statement. But yeah, a lot of people they've been hating on Shakur ever since he retired, coming off of that bad performance.
He didn't retire. He's just using that as a publicity stunt, man.
Yeah, I know. Tio did the same thing.
That's what pisses me off, bro. You can clearly see what he's doing. That's what really pisses me off.
Tio did the same shit.
The thing about Tio is like actually entertaining. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing about
Tio be dancing in the middle of fights. Tio be knocking motherfuckers out. Tio throw a bunch of punches, so he is entertaining.
He actually has a personality, bro.
I honestly think Shakur is frustrated, bro. Pitbull Cruz turned him down. He can't get no fights for real, bro. He turned down the Devin fight. That's the only thing people could really say. He probably should have took that. But for the most part, bro, he can't get no fights. Frank Martin, that didn't go through. Like, he just frustrated, bro.
What's up, man?
Kim Smith, you said, man, you keep talking like you're a boxing scientist or something. Just another dude on TikTok yapping. Kim, I'm a boxer. So if you would like to come to Maryland and we could get some work in, and I could post it and I could talk about that too. What's good, Kim?
Bro, I feel you on that.
All right, go ahead, y'all. Go ahead, Lucio.
Hey man, I feel you on that because a lot of these guys don't realize you like I'm a ex boxer too. So I'm not just when I talk, I'm not just talking about stuff I don't
You're
know
talking
about.
from
I
from
experienced it.
experience,
Yeah.
right? And most of the people, they just assume that you're like them. Like they assume that you just chiming in. And I have nothing against anybody that chime in. But if you're gonna come on some machismo shit, some macho shit, we can get real macho. Just let me know what you want to do. Like you can pull up to my gym, whoop my ass, and knock me out. I'll post it. But I promise you, that's not gonna happen. So Kim, if you want to come down and you know, you go live and shit, or you want to be a star, I can post you and I could comment on that. Just let me know.
Like that approach. Ain't nothing wrong with a little bit of work, brother. You know what I
And
mean?
Yeah.
and also, man, I've seen some of these other guys that be up here commentating or putting lives on about boxing, and you're very, very knowledgeable, and the people you got on your panel are knowledgeable, and they give everybody a chance to talk. So,
Absolutely.
you know, I
Most of
really
the
like
time,
this
sometimes,
live.
sometimes it get hellacious up here. Like don't nobody want to let nobody talk, and I'm just sitting there looking at dudes go back and forth. But most of the time, you're right. But I appreciate that, man.
So, brother, do you mind if I chime in a little bit? So, look, check it out, though, fellas. All right, so I get everybody, you know, approach as far as Tiafimo is really skilled, but I just heard Bob Arum say today that he feel like Tiafimo wants to chase Crawford. What you think about that, bro? Tiafimo get hit a little bit too much for me to be comfortable with that, moving up in weight.
No, T.O. is trying to get paid, but the thing is, I'm tired of all of these get paid fights. I
Me
understand
too.
why Crawford wanted to fight Canelo, and at first I was like, bruh, we just seen this with Jamel Charlo. But then I thought about it. Crawford got like at least a 30% chance of actually beating Canelo because he got long ass arms. He's aggressive. He's an aggressive fighter, a high IQ, and his feet are much faster than Canelo's. And even if he loses, we know he's not gonna go in there and try to survive like Jamel Charlo did. But in the case of Teofimo, I don't think Teo has a chance in hell of really beating Crawford. Like
Me
I think
neither.
Crawford has too much, like the size, the reach, the timing, all of that shit, and the way that Teo fights, like he literally has to. He's gonna have to come forward and jump right into one of those counter punches. So he probably will
Exactly.
get knocked out. But he's just trying to do it to dare to be great. But it's like why do we don't want to see you get knocked out by Crawford? You could be fighting Devin Haney or Sabril Matias, people that you actually have a chance to beat, and some shit we want to see. Like nobody really wants to see Teo and
Right.
Crawford, but I understand he was trying to get some money.
And why is Canelo, you know what I mean, so busy with turns right now, bro? Like at the end of the day, bro, like we all know the monster
You
out
know
there,
why?
bro. You know what I
So
mean?
you
Like,
answered your own
come on,
question.
man. We know the
You answered
monster
your own
out there,
question.
man. I want to see the fights, bro. Like I want to see the real
Look, man,
fights.
if it's a monster that come in your room, most people will hide under their bed. So Canelo ain't no different. That's just what it is, bro. Canelo ain't no different. And Canelo all time great, but at the end of the day, these men are men. Men have emotions and fears and emotion. There are all time greats who are afraid of certain fighters. There are all time greats who duck certain fighters. Ali admitted to being scared before fighting Liston and Foreman, but Ali was so great he could turn that fear into a dub.
Facts. But,
Canelo,
but
I
but
don't
why
think
do
he's
we
gonna
give
fight that
Canelo
boy.
that pass? Because when Canelo had
I ain't
about
giving him no pass. That
Cause
motherfucker's
look,
scared. He
check
ain't
this
gonna
out
fight.
though. I'm just saying, like the casuals, right? Usually,
Yeah.
we had to go through this argument about the real boxing fans when Floyd Mayweather fought Canelo. Canelo was too young, bro. This man had 25 professional fights, bro. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
he had 40 or 40.
Even worse, you know what I'm saying? This
Yeah,
man
that's
was
why
not
I
new to
had
the
to
game. He was
make
not.
sure people knew he had
You know what I
40.
mean? Now Canelo is the age Mayweather was when he fought him right now. And Mayweather made work out of him, bro. Let's stop playing Canelo and go ahead and get in there with that boy Benavidez, man.
But you know what though? I said that literally yesterday in that live. I said that show you the character of Canelo. Floyd gave Canelo a chance to be the
See,
man.
y'all
Floyd
casuals in
didn't
the
back down.
comments saying he was
And
young, bro. Being young, see, you can't go by age in boxing, bro. You have to go by
but
what your
Ben
body
Youngin
been
is
through.
an
And
advantage.
that man, he was
Ben
100
Youngin is an
fights
advantage.
in.
Ben Youngin is an advantage in boxing. Floyd wasn't supposed to do what he did to Canelo. Hey, Daniel Flexen, thanks for liking the live. Everybody in the chat, make sure you tap in that screen. But at the end of the day, we know what Canelo is about. At this point, Canelo is about fighting older black men who are jumping up in weight. He started with Jamel
Glad
Charlo.
somebody
Now he's
said
gonna go to Jamal. And then he's gonna finish off with Terrence Crawford. He's the modern day Rocky Marciano. if you old and you black and you coming up in two or three weight classes, you really shouldn't be at that weight class. He want to fight you. And he want to fight you right now, and that's just what it is.
Now that's a good one. Somebody said in the comments though, bro, that Benavidez and Morrell. Who you got in that?
I mean, Morrell too green. I would give Morrell like at least 5 more professional fights before fighting Benavidez. All Benavidez got to do is say, you know what, Canelo not going to fight me. I'm never going to become undisputed at 168. The boxing powers don't want it. So fuck it, I'm going to light heavyweight. Fuck Canelo, fuck the boxing powers. I'm going to go to light heavyweight. I'm going to fight Bivol. I'm going to fight Berta Biev, and I'm going to try to beat them.
Well,
Once he do that, and Morrell already said, look, Morrell said if he go to light heavyweight, he going to chase him up there. So Benavidez going to be fine with or without Canelo.
True indeed. Well, I get somebody else to, opportunity to jump on, man. But yeah, that'd be dope. But I don't know if Morrell need 5 more to jump in there, though, man. Kid got a chin and he willing to swing it out.
Bro, Morrell got like 8 fights, and most of the people he fight be old ass journeymen with losing records.
Yeah, but that's on this side of the turf, though. When they come from over there, bro, their amateur background be crazy. You know how it is in the gym.
Yeah, I know the Cubans, they be ready and all that, but it's Benavidez, bro. It ain't no goddamn. Like, Morrell would have a better chance at beating Canelo than beating Benavidez.
True.
Whether people like it or not.
True.
Morrell would have a better chance at beating Canelo Alvarez than beating David Benavidez.
Well, first of all, Benavidez is naturally a 200-pounder. Let's be real.
Thank you. And that's part of his advantage. That's part of his. That's like Devin Haney. Devin Haney at lightweight, man. Come on. Devin Haney was a true weight bully, but he could box. So that motherfucker was dangerous. That's why he beat Loma, because Loma had to cover so much distance.
Yeah, there's no way Canelo beats Benavidez, man. No way.
Huh?
Canelo can get less punch in the beginning of the fight. Maybe he can beat Benavidez, but I don't know.
Hey, that'd be crazy to see. That'd be crazy.
Canelo
if get stopped, bro. That'd be crazy.
Nah, he not finna get stopped.
Because this man almost got 70 fights, bro. So if Benavidez stop him, that's crazy, bro.
No, bro. He'll become a superstar, bro. Boxing is stupid. They have an up-and-coming champion, right? And Canelo, how old is Canelo? 35, right? Or 33?
No, he's like 30. He's like 33.
33. 3 more years, he'll probably retire. And if you get Benavidez right now, you can market him, bro. He'll become a superstar.
But Marcos, you gotta understand, this isn't Canelo is a gift to the boxing, the powers that be. Because sure, he's Mexican, but he looks Caucasian. They want to protect him. They don't want to see their king be all up on the ground, knocked out and shit.
Yeah, I know.
So it's not just about money. It's not just about business. It's also about the racial aspect. It's also about imagery. You know what I mean? They don't want to see no white boy sitting there knocked out. That's just what it is. And Benavidez does not look like no typical Mexican. So it's like they could market him, but do they really want to market him?
And it's not even the fact that he might not even get knocked out, like knocked out cold. Y'all think it's just knockout. Put a motherfucker on the canvas. He could just get beat so bad they stop the fight. And I can see that.
No, he going to the. If he fight Benavidez, his ass is getting up off the canvas at least once. I promise you.
Man,
I think Canelo will be stopped within 10 rounds if he fight Benavidez. Benavidez is too big, too skilled, and coming with too much offense. Like, what the fuck? What Canelo gonna do? Canelo gonna walk forward with his hands up, trying to land shots. And when he realized, damn, the power isn't affecting him the same way that he realized with Bivol, it's gonna be ass whooping time. Benavidez is much more aggressive than Bivol.
Listen, Benavidez not finna be that aggressive with Canelo.
Man,
he's gonna get hit.
No.
Hold on. Canelo can crack. The only thing Benavidez has on Canelo that is winning by rounds. That's the only possibility. And you know why?
Why didn't he crack Bivol?
Hold on. Benavidez throws a whole bunch of punches. You know what I mean? I'll be honest with you. I what's it called? Bivol, he might have a better chin. I think he has a better chin than Benavidez.
Bivol's Soviet style is a hard counter to Canelo's style.
Why didn't Canelo crack Bivol?
I don't know. I don't know why Canelo wasn't cracking hard till
Hey, he was cracking hard.
Hold on. No. Canelo came back cracking way harder after he got that surgery.
That Soviet style that people uses is
like
my
god! And you know what? This is me saying it, but Canelo never used it as an excuse. So it's not like, we're gonna put it, because this is just
he did use it as an excuse. I made a video about it. He said in the article.
Oh, did he?
He said his hand was hurt. I don't look. I
Okay.
don't want to hear that shit. Bivol was
Oh,
too big for
no,
Canelo.
no.
Benavidez is gonna be too big for Canelo.
Benavidez. No. I don't think Benavidez is too big for
And
Canelo. Like,
somebody right here, Jackie Bell Stan said, y'all don't understand. Canelo
and the
isn't
thing
moving like
is
before.
like
Show me Canelo using
Canelo
some of that old school head movement he used to use. His head movement not the same now. So he gonna be a stationary target. He already
That's
had slow feet.
that's
He never
facts.
in the needle.
Nah.
He
See, the thing
he
is,
still
for
could
me,
counter punch a little bit.
look.
You know, as
Canelo
you
can
get
When
move.
older,
Canelo, hold
the
on.
first thing goes
When
away is your
Canelo,
legs.
when Canelo know how to beat somebody, he fights a little different, right? Like look at when Mayweather fought what's his name, McGregor. The only reason Mayweather wasn't using his feet, he wasn't running around the ring. He was bringing it to him because that's how you fight someone with long arms. Stick your head in his chest and then you just give it to him. You see what I'm saying?
Bro, did you just
But
bring
hold
up
on. But
Mayweather and
just because
McGregor?
but just because that happened, we didn't say, oh, Mayweather don't got legs no more. Canelo still got legs because when he went back and he fought Triple G that third time, we seen his legs. We seen he still had that foot movement.
That was so long ago.
Yo, Canelo, when you watch him in the John Ryder fight, he ain't have no goddamn legs. When you watch him in the Charlo fight, he's just trying to hunt,
Listen to me. All
seek,
right,
and
hold on.
destroy because he
You
doesn't want to be
think you
moving too
hold
much.
on. You think Canelo can go to Mexico and start running circles around somebody? They're not gonna have it. You're gonna have soda in the ring. You're gonna
No, it's
have
not. It's not.
soda
It's not
cups and
because they're not
nachos
gonna
in the
allow you to
ring.
use that
You
excuse,
see what I'm
BD.
saying?
It's not
That's
because he's
no
trying to
no.
put
Because
on
in
for the
Mexico,
Mexican
they
fans. It's because he's getting older. He already
no.
in his heyday, his feet weren't that fast. So now at 33 years old, his feet aren't going to be that fast.
Listen,
They're going to be even slower than they were in his best days. It don't got shit to do with what they want in Mexico. If
listen.
Canelo can move around, he would.
If you go to Mexico and you start running around the ring like that, they're not gonna have it over there. They're not
You want
gonna
me to tell
have it.
you how I know that you? You want me to tell you how I know that you pulling out some bullshit? Salvador Sanchez had great feet, and people in Mexico loved his ass. So
Yo,
all of that no feet shit, that's an
no.
excuse, man.
Who the favorite boxer? You know who helped Mexico accept him more was Tyson when Tyson gave him his dues. Before that, Mexicans didn't really talk about Salvador Sanchez that much. Everybody loved Chavez. You go to Mexico, and I was there. I've been there. You go to Mexico and you talk to everybody. Who's your favorite? Every old head's gonna tell you Chavez is the
Salvador
face to
Sanchez
listen
died
to.
at 23. To this day,
We
people
know
say
that.
he the best fighter to ever come out of Mexico, bro.
Not
Like,
everyone. You do get your people who
no,
say, "Oh,
listen.
Mantequilla and him," and you know what I mean. Even
I
Arce.
understand not everybody gonna say Salvador, but at the end of the day, there has not been a fighter that can move like Sanchez coming out of Mexico. So I don't know who Salvador Sanchez's granddaddy was. I don't know if the man looked like me or what. But most Mexican fighters can't even fight like that. They don't have a choice. And that's what I'm trying to get you to understand with Canelo. It's not that Canelo is trying to put on for y'all fans. It's the fact that he's incapable of fighting using his legs for a long period of time. He has stamina issues. Plus his legs aren't that fast to begin with. That's why he walks around like an old school Rocky Marciano and tries to knock everybody out. That shit ain't work against Bivol, and that shit not gonna work against David Benavidez.
Listen, man, that's the thing. He's not finna have legs like Floyd. You feel me? Because that's not his strong suit. But the boy got legs. He can move. He
Thank
got
you.
feet. He just don't use it. You feel me?
I mean, no. I've seen him in the Caleb Smith fight, but that was a while ago. In the Caleb Smith fight, his feet looked pretty fast. Like he was jumping in and out at times. Canelo, he has footwork. It's just that his footwork is getting worse and worse by the day. He's getting older. He's
But
always had stamina issues.
when you bring
Hey,
up
see, you gotta mute your mic, man.
Hey, hold on, someone echoing. Someone echoing bad. Yo, Two Finger, you gotta mute your mic, big dog. There you go.
Not did for him.
All right, bet.
when you bring up Mayweather, you look at some of Mayweather's younger fights, and he did a lot of movement. He got older, he didn't do a lot of movement. His movement was his body, upper body, not his legs. He
Yeah,
stayed
but
on the ropes and he stayed around the ropes. He very rarely went into the center of the ring. He made the other fighter do all the work.
yeah, both the fighters got craftier. Both of them got craftier.
Yeah. I mean, when you
Over
get older,
time.
you got to get smart
You get
because you're going to
craftier.
lose
Yeah,
a
you
lot
Yeah,
of your
smart.
because you
movement.
can't move this. Look at even Terrence Crawford. When you look
Yeah.
at the Ava Nishan fight, he used Ava Nishan to practice for Errol Spence. Because he understands, like, damn, I'm 35, about to be 36. I can't move like that too much. I got to be able to stay in the pocket and really make it do to do.
Hey, so I just got here. What do you guys think about this Gervonta and Benn fight? I think it's a good fight to get Gervonta used to that 140, right? Weight division. There's
Yeah,
no
that's exactly what
relocation
that's
clause, no
exactly what
nothing.
I
I
said.
like that fight. Yeah, I like that
Great
fight.
point.
Yeah, I like that fight. You know what I mean?
I thought he could have fought him, or he could have even fought the boy that Haney just beat. You know what I mean?
Oh, Progress.
Yeah,
Beat it.
Prograde. There you
Yeah,
go.
but I don't think people will want to see that. But you know, it's Tank, so they
You right.
go out
You
there
right.
watch Tank fight anybody.
Yeah, for real, for real. Yeah, I actually like this fight. And I mean, because after this fight, we might see Tank go after the big boys at 140 after this fight.
Well, Tank don't have a choice.
You
He the
don't got
money man, so he gonna have to fight. He gonna have to fight the Haneys and the Tos and the Shakors. Even though Shakur not at 140 at the moment, he gonna have to see them dudes in order to cement his legacy as an all-time great boxer. Make sure y'all tapping that screen still.
Man, if Tank looking to be great, bro, he need to go take Shubril Matias belt. He need to go take T.O. belt. He need to go take Devin belt. He need to go wipe out the whole.
If he
weight
unify,
class.
if Tank become undisputed at 140, that would be crazy.
Yeah,
Because
that'd be
I'm
crazy.
gonna be honest with you, I wouldn't even expect it. I wouldn't expect Tank to all of a sudden stop fighting mainly for money and start fighting for belts and shit. Like that'd be crazy. That'd be a switch up.
That's a Hall of Fame career. He cleaned that 140 out.
Yeah. Once he gets to 140, yeah. Like I think one thing with Tank that was standing in the way was Floyd, because I think Tank would
How?
be any. I don't think he had to do
What
no
do you mean by
I
that?
don't
rehydration.
think Floyd was standing. I think that's a narrative that they was using.
But listen, I don't even
Floyd,
watch a lot of sports media. That's
Floyd did
just
anything.
my
Floyd
own.
helped Gervonta, man. Floyd just helped Gervonta.
All them rehydration clauses and bringing people up and bringing people down in weight. You know what I mean? I think personally, if Tank didn't have Floyd in his corner, he would have fought Barrios without a what's it called? Without a rehydration clause, and he would have still beat
No,
him.
that's wrong. He's on camera
And,
saying
and
he's
he would
not
have
gonna
still
let.
beat him. Hold on. He fought whose idea do you think it was when he fought Barrios to put a rehydration clause on that match? That was definitely Floyd. Now the people was like, "Oh, he's scared and this and that." I think Tank. If it was just Tank by himself, I think Tank would have fought Barrios without the rehydration clause,
I'm
and I
glad he
think he
fought him
would
with
have
the
beat him.
rehydration clause. Barrows was big as shit.
But what about when he fought Ryan and he wasn't signed to Floyd
Now
no more?
Ryan, he didn't need the rehydration clause.
Ryan was
That's
literally
why
in
I'm
But it
saying
was
contact
that's why
there.
I'm
But it
saying
was
with
fake
there.
blood
Jackson
stuff is
before he
cap
lost.
because
I do
when
not
he
want to hear
fought
that
Ryan,
But
he
it
bullshit.
was
wasn't
there.
signed to Floyd no more.
Did you
And he
see
Same thing
still
with
Floyd
fought
eating
Ryan.
Ryan.
tacos? Like
That's
See,
a
he
saying
great
fought
how
point.
good
Ryan.
the
That's a great
tacos
point.
are?
See, he fought Ryan with that rehydration clause, right? I
And he
think
wasn't
if
signed
he
to Floyd. That's cap.
The reason why he stepped away from
hold on, that don't
Floyd
even
because
matter. Hold on,
Floyd
because
is
Floyd
Let me
taking
Floyd
get
too
got
you.
much
pulled
of
like
his
that. Hold on, Floyd got pulled and he
popularity.
got influence and he stays talking to these boys. You seen Ryan Garcia? He was ready to fight anybody. He went in. He started hanging out with Floyd. Now he got like no. He started thinking it twice.
You saying
Because
Floyd was
Ryan was
behind
about Ryan
rehydration
was
is
about to
cap.
spoil his whole career. Number one, if Ryan was to just jump right into a fight with Devin Haney, he would have lost. Then what?
They would have still. He would have still been getting supported
This
because he fighting everybody.
Hey,
Would
you
have
got
still
to
been
think
watching
about
them.
it.
Listen,
one of
no.
each.
Hold on. What's that boy with
Shut
11
up.
losses? Hold on. Rosario, that the Puerto Rican dude or Cuban.
Yeah, he
He got like
turned down.
11. He got like 11
The guy
losses.
that Ryan turned down.
He got beat by Munguia
Have you?
recently. I forgot his
Oh no,
name.
you talking about you talking about the dude that fought Rosado.
Yeah, Rosado got 11 losses, but he'll get in there with everybody. That boy, he's a dog. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? So
but
everybody will still watch
I don't
him.
think Ryan wanted his career to be about that.
There's the problem, man.
I think Tank fight with a rehydration clause, bro, because the man is 5'5". He's smaller than everybody he get in there.
Everybody's fighting. But you know what though? I don't think Pernell Whitaker was putting dudes on rehydration clauses. Like Tank gotta really show that he really one of the ones.
Yeah, I think at
And Tank
40,
get harder than Pernell, so there's no excuses really for that shit.
he shouldn't do no rehydration clause.
You're
I
not gonna be
agree with
able
that,
to. Ain't
but
nobody going for that shit. Nobody's gonna go. Devin doesn't have to take a rehydration clause. Devin was undisputed at 135. Devin don't need Tank, and Tank really don't need Devin. It's just a fight that we want, but they don't need each other really for the legacy shit. So Devin could just go on and fight T.O. and fight all the other guys who aren't gonna say shit about a clause
Listen,
and
am
still have a great legacy fight.
I the only one who thinks T.O. got a real crack at beating a Haney or a Davis?
Yeah, I always say T.O. could beat anybody and T.O. could lose to anybody because of his mental state. Like he be in and out of that shit. He be depressed, and then next thing you know he believe in himself, then he don't. So I wouldn't put no money on him, but talent wise, he could beat all of these dudes. He's dangerous enough. He's fast.
Yeah,
I think
he remind me of
he's the
Pacquiao, bro.
most naturally talented of all the fighters all around.
He remind me of Pacquiao, bro. Like he'll lose to somebody we really don't expect him to lose to, and
Yeah,
he'll
yeah.
come back and beat somebody big. Like
Yeah,
Oh, man,
yeah, because of the explosiveness.
Yeah, and when he fought Taylor, man, that was a beautiful performance right there.
Yeah.
Beautiful, man. It reminded me of like what same thing with Haney when he fought Loma. It was like one
Strawberry.
of those performances, you know.
Oh, Loma. You said Loma?
Hey,
No, from Haney. When Haney put that performance up against Loma, that performance was just beautiful. That's what that Teofimo performance against Taylor, like, you know what I mean? I look at them the same way. Like, man, these boys after those fights, I was like, man, these boys is top dogs for real, for real. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
hey,
Yep.
hey, understand this. The way boxing goes now, if you're one of the top guys like Haney and Tank and them guys, you don't want to take a chance in fighting someone that doesn't have the same level of credibility as you have. Because what happens is when you lose to that person, you go all the way back down. Now you got to fight all those young tigers to get back into position that you was. So
That's
you
mainly
want to
just for
fight
black
somebody
fighters though, because
that
Tio
even if
fought
you lose, they gonna
Cambosos.
say, "Well, that was a good fight he put up."
That's
So
facts,
that's
but
why
that
these
but
guys be avoiding each
Tio
other.
fought Cambosos and
Nah,
lost, and
nah,
he
but
bounced back.
remember, but KJ, remember when Charlo he lost to Harris or Harrison, what was his name? He still had that pull. Everybody still wanted to watch him. I wanted to watch him fight.
Harrison was
And
I
then
mean
Danny
he
Jacobs.
was considered like, you know, one of the top dudes. I mean, if you really be watching, he not, but that's a good point. That's a great point that you made because
Same
Charlo
thing
did
with
bounce back.
but
I
like
think the
Danny
PBC is
Jacobs.
doing a good job of handling their
Yeah,
fighters after they take a loss. I think
for
that
real,
they're
for
doing a
real.
good job of, you know, damage control. So that's a good point. I can't really argue that. Charlo did bounce back after the loss of Super Bad.
Yeah, because
But
Danny
Charlo
Jacobs.
didn't just bounce back. He came back and knocked him out. So it kind of rectified it.
Mm, yeah, because I mean Danny Jacobs took a L too. And listen, that's one of my favorite fighters. Like, you know, I watch him fight anytime.
Charlo's
But
still a dog at 154 though.
yeah, he's gonna learn from the Canelo fight
I
too.
don't
So
know
he's
what
gonna come
Charlo
back
gonna be
even
down.
harder.
Charlo had never done what he did against Canelo, and then after that he got arrested. So I don't know how he is mentally right now. Like fighters, when they be doing certain shit in
Definitely
the
not
ring on
good.
that big stage, sometimes it can affect them for life. So I don't know what Charlo is. He might still be the same Charlo, or he might not.
Cause Canelo told him, bro, you undisputed at your weight class. You just need to go back down a couple weight classes. You was knocking shit
Yo,
out down there. Like he just got to go
What's up,
back.
That's
Tyree?
crazy that
I
Canelo
mean,
was
Canelo
fighting.
wanted that fight though.
hey,
Canelo likes shit like that.
That's why I think he gonna fight Bud, cause he likes shit like that. I think him
Yeah.
and Bud gonna happen. Cause he can't not give us Benavidez and then not give us Bud. Like he gotta fight
He's not
somebody that
fighting
we like.
Benavidez, bro. Let it go.
Yeah,
He's
he
too
not
slow.
fighting Benavidez. He gonna fight Bud. That Bud fight gonna happen, and I can't wait for that's gonna be a good ass fight because Bud gonna come in there to really win. And if Bud beat Canelo, where do we put him in the all time list? Like he doing shit that's never been done.
If
He's
Bud beat
double two
Canelo,
time undisputed, jumps up 3 weight divisions and beats all time great.
if Bud beat Canelo, we don't even want to see the Benavidez fight no more. I don't even want to see that shit no more.
Damn, somebody said Canelo has fought more black fighters than your favorite black fighters. That's actually facts. That's facts because I want Tank to fight more black fighters. So I can't lie to you. The only thing is Canelo has lost to some black fighters and got away with wins. Like he lost to Laura and got away with a gift decision. Canelo fought Floyd and
No.
got
Lara
dominated in
didn't win
12
that
rounds.
fight. Go back and watch that fight. You can't win a fight with a jab. He was very gun shy with the right hand. Like you can't just win a fight with the jab, man. You can't. You can't win a
Oh
fight with a
shit.
jab.
I mean, Laura wasn't gunshot with the right hand because Laura fighting out the southpaw. So why would he be
No.
gunshot with
Well,
the
I'd
right
say it
hand?
like this with the hook. He was gun shy with the hook because I remember watching that fight. It was nothing but jabs. You can't win a fight with jabs. You can't win a fight with jabs. You got to throw some. The jab is there to connect the power punch, like to set up the big punch. You see what I'm saying? And the jab is the most important punch. But if you don't throw that important punch, if you don't throw that hook or that straight, you know, left,
Somebody
right,
said the
whatever power
knockdown
punch is.
messed up Laura's scoring. Laura was never knocked down. What the hell are you talking about?
I didn't say it was knocked down. I think you
No, it
heard me
wasn't you. It
wrong.
was somebody in the chat.
Oh, okay. No, yeah, because you can't just win a fight with all jabs. No, you got to throw some power
VP, bless
punches.
up. I hate to break it to you, but not only can you win a fight with jabs, but Muhammad Ali was known for winning fights with jabs.
Yeah, but
If I
Muhammad
land a
Ali.
million jabs and you don't
No,
land but 30 power punches, I win the fight. Even though you don't like it, even though it may not be the most aesthetically pleasing victory, I landed more
okay,
punches than you. And if
okay,
I do it with movement and make you miss, then I should win the fight. You can win
okay,
a fight with a jab. You can win a
but
championship belt with a jab.
okay, but the difference was that when you watch that Lara Canelo fight, Canelo had the punches of note. You see what I'm saying?
Punches
When we
of
talk about
note.
punches of note, Canelo had the punches of note. Because when he was hitting Lara, he was moving him. He was cracking him. Lara wasn't doing no damage in that fight.
Look, man, if somebody hits harder than another person, but they only land a few shots, you can't say, damn, that motherfucker had punches. He was moving his body. At the end of the day, Canelo wasn't landing that many shots on Lara because of the footwork. That fight was close though, but I would have gave it to Lara. But Lara is Cuban. Cuban fighters do not get marketed well. They never have. They never will because they don't speak good English.
Wasn't it a
And
split
nobody really
decision?
nobody really bangs with them in America because it's like they black but they speak Spanish. Don't nobody bang with them in Cuba unless they light skin and shit because a lot of colorism going on down there. So it's
Yeah,
hard
yeah.
to market them. It's hard to make money with them. That's why they get robbed routinely.
Hey, y'all seen that
I
Drake
didn't think
leak?
he got robbed, man. That boy got whooped.
For he damn sure ain't get whooped. That was a close fight. I think he won.
No,
But
no,
if you
he
were to
didn't get
give it to
whooped. No,
Canelo, I'm
no,
not
no.
gonna
You're
argue
right.
with you
You're
too
right. You're
much.
right. You're right. I'm saying he
But he
got
didn't
beat.
get
He
whooped
got beat.
at
No,
all.
he didn't get whooped. He got beat though. He got beat.
What was with Floyd? What was with Floyd did to Canelo? That was getting whooped.
Yeah, what
Yeah.
yeah. For what was when Floyd beat that Canelo kid all weight drain, yeah.
Weight drain. You
Hey,
mean
hey, you know what's so crazy?
the motherfucker that came to the ring 165 pounds
Man,
and
that boy
had
was
over
fighting.
15-pound weight advantage on Floyd?
Oh,
Yeah,
he
bro, you
blew it
got a
up back in weight,
15.
but that boy was already fighting at 155 for a minute and a half, I think. He couldn't make 154.
And Floyd still had to come up. But if you have a 20-pound, 15-pound weight difference, bro, how the hell are you just where's your power, bro? You letting a little man just beat your
No,
ass.
you gotta
It's not
understand that was
always
a different Canelo T streak. That was before the clenbuterol. That was before the
because
Oh yeah,
you
yeah,
can
CLPD
yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
That was
listen, you
before
can get
the hair
no,
follicles
no,
and
no,
shit.
no. You can get weight drained, but when you and rehydrate real big, it's not going to change the fact that you got weight drained. You're not going to be the same.
Hey, somebody asked a great question. Miguel said if Canelo beats David, who's next, hypothetically? If Canelo beats David, it's time to retire. If he beat David, that motherfucker going down as the best Mexican fighter ever. Because he's not supposed to beat David. David is a larger man than him, and David is a younger man than him. So the old line is really, in nature, the old line usually dies. So if Canelo can go out there with a gray mane and can go out there with a limp and battle scars and shit, and able to beat a young lion and David Benavidez, who's larger than him, he's gonna be the greatest Mexican fighter of all time. That's why I need to see that fight happen. The fight not gonna happen because he been a pussycat dog.
I
But
don't
if
got to
one day
listen.
if he grab a hold of his cojones and he
I don't
go
got
out there
to
and fight David Benavidez and he wins, he's the greatest
listen.
Mexican fighter of all
I
time,
don't.
no
I
question.
don't. I don't
And
got
he
a
can
favorite.
retire after that. Fuck
I
it.
don't. I don't got a favorite in this fight. But bro, listen, Canelo, he's man, it's looking real tough for Benavidez. Let me tell you, I put it like that. That's how I feel, man. Like that's a tough fight. We shouldn't be talking like Canelo going strong. No. Who the one we should be worried about is Benavidez.
Why?
We should because Canelo can that boy open all the time. Like he's gonna rough him up. Canelo's gonna give him the. You guys can't deny this. He's gonna take the hardest punches he's ever took against Canelo.
I disagree, but listen, do you know what Bivol said? I'm gonna quote Bivol. Bivol said, "Y'all act like Canelo is some undefeated fighter. He's a man with a loss." And when Bivol said that, a lot of people don't know that. I did a video about that. That was like probably a year and a half ago, but that was a great point. Canelo is a man with a loss. He's not undefeated. He's lost multiple times. And some losses that aren't on his record should be on his record. People think he lost to Triple G the first fight. People think he lost to Laura. You know what I mean? So Canelo he's not Floyd.
And he got a few draws. People don't really talk about that, but yeah. The man, bro, if Canelo beat Benavidez, can we say that Benavidez was 23, he was too young, he wasn't ready? Can we say that?
Ain't nobody gonna say that. You know how it go.
Yeah, I know how it go because of the color, but it'll be like, how would they feel if we say that? We'd be like, nah, he was 23, he was green.
Well, you said you know how to go because of color, man.
Yeah, when Floyd
We're
Listen,
not,
black
we're not
fighters
talking
are
about you,
however
BB
you want
Blessed.
to
We
put
talking
it.
about the culture. We're not talking about individuals. We talking about a system. At the end of the day, if Canelo looked like Benavidez, he would not have gotten the marketing that he got in his career. He would not have gotten a shot at Floyd Mayweather at 23 years old. Canelo got a complexion for the connection and the
I don't really
protection.
even think it's that, to be honest with you. Like, that's
That's
why I don't
what it
really
is,
talk about
man.
that
I hate to break
subject
it
so
to you.
much because at the end of the day,
Santa
he's
Claus
still
don't
up there with
exist, and
he's
Canelo,
still
his
Mexican,
career wouldn't be what
and
it
he
is
up
if
there
he
with
was
the
Caucasian.
Mexican flag. You see what I'm saying? Like black
Yes, but he
fighters are
looks
the home team.
Caucasian.
Like
Many
black, it
people
don't matter
who
how you
live in
look. Like you
Mexico
know
who
what I
go
mean?
by, there's no such race as Mexican. Do you understand that?
What do you mean?
Mexican is a nationality, not a race. You understand that, right?
Yeah, well, Mexicans came from a tribe, the Mexica tribe. You see
Exactly.
what I'm
Okay.
saying?
So the white man
But
came over to
it is
Mexico.
a specific
Whoever was
type of
over there,
people.
listen, hold up. Whoever was in the
It
land
is
of Mexico, the white man came over and made it with those women. So now a lot of the people over there who call themselves Mexican, they're just Caucasians that speak Spanish. A
yeah,
large
but
amount of them. And that's how you end up with a Canelo.
it is a
Canelo
specific
is
type of
ginger. He's
people.
ginger. I don't know if you noticed that, but he's ginger. He has freckles. If he didn't speak
Mexicans are
Spanish and you dropped
Europeans,
him
bro.
off in America, he looked like he worked at Best Buy. He looked
Yeah, I
like one of the
always
white
wonder
boys
why
that
he's so
just type on
pale.
the computer.
So
You
what
know what I
you
mean?
like?
Europeans.
That,
Geek
That's
squad type
European.
shit.
Probably
He don't
Irish.
look like
No,
no
no,
Irish.
no, no,
Mexican.
no, no.
He a
Here's
redhead
the
too,
thing. Here's
boy.
the thing right here. They are a certain type of people because under the circumstances that they were, that they were reproducing under, there was a whole
Yep.
colonization, and it was Mexicans
Yep.
and it was Spaniards. You know what I mean? You also got to take into
Right.
consideration all
And
the
Spaniards,
circumstances and
man.
all that.
Canelo is a Spaniard. White.
No, 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 no. Because you think that Canelo's gonna be full on Spaniard in Mexico after everyone's already
Look.
crossbreeded? Like, no,
I'm not.
that's not how it
Nobody
works.
is full anything because everybody been mixing since the beginning of time. But Canelo will pass for a Caucasian because
Can't
he's
have that
Caucasian in his
negativity. If you have
DNA.
that negativity, it won't be positivity. All right.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, but the boy's
Yep.
still going up there with a
Let's do
Mexican
it.
flag. He's still
Good luck.
Mexican.
Yeah. Have a
They
good
know
day,
what's
bro.
up. Now, like I would say that your point would make more sense if we were talking about like Oscar De La Hoya, because Oscar De La Hoya he used to come up there with both flags. He used to come up there with the American flag. You feel me?
Man, listen, Oscar De La Hoya look more Mexican than Canelo on any day. Oscar De La Hoya tans. Canelo's skin burns in the sun. Oscar De La
Not
Hoya
back
can
in the
actually
day
do a
when he was
tan, bro.
fighting. He wasn't tanning. He was coming out light skinned because
No, I'm
the
saying
boy was
Oscar. Look
pretty.
at Oscar right now. Oscar's skin can actually get a tan. Canelo's skin burns. He's Caucasian.
Canelo's like a
Listen, that boy
vampire.
got pigmentation issues, and y'all over here talking all this, man. That don't even make no
A
sense.
lot of people got to
Bro, what's
Man,
going
I don't,
on?
ain't no. That's not a pigmentation issue. That's just what it is.
a lot of
There
people
ain't
got
no
to
issue.
realize.
That's just what it is. It's a race of people who they skin
I
don't
don't
do
even
well under the sun. Canelo fits in that. He fits in that group, bro.
that don't even make the because that no because his whole family dark. You see what I'm saying? So now if
Right,
you say,
but
oh, Canelo's
he took after
hold
the
on, hold on,
ancestors.
hold
You
on.
never heard of that?
Even if his brothers are dark skinned, so now you got to be able to look at his dark skinned brothers and be like, y'all came from the same thing. You guys are second the
Yeah,
same
but
race, but
when
one is the other. That
it's a
don't mean
recessive gene, bro. It's a recessive.
you're not
Somebody
gonna
in
call
that
them
family
white.
tree was Caucasian, man. I hate to break it to you.
Somebody in your family tree was Caucasian.
Shit, you shitting me. My mother dark as the night. My father, his lips and
But
nose look just like mine.
somebody in your family tree was Caucasian.
Probably 100 years ago.
Hey, listen. Just because the white boys told you that they was able to slave 40 million Africans, I don't believe them. They
What
barely
you
could
mean?
tell black people what to do right now.
What
Ain't
you
nobody
mean?
in my family. Is nobody in my direct lineage is white.
Man, you can't think back that far. Don't be believing forever that whole lineage background stuff too, where you take the test.
I don't believe the family tree. I go off the Bible. I go off the Bible.
Okay.
My thing is this, because we getting off topic. Canelo is white, and that's helped his career. And
Yeah,
right
man.
now, I need to see his white ass fight David Benavidez.
A lot of people.
That's all I need to see.
A lot of people got to realize.
And then,
Man,
then after he fight David Benavidez, he's not gonna be white no more. He's gonna be red and purple and
I
black
don't think so. I don't think. Listen, that's what I'm
and
saying.
blue.
I don't.
That
Like,
motherfucker's gonna be
look.
all the colors of the rainbow. He's gonna get a nice ass
Whoever
whooping.
wins, I think that's dope. Because like, look, if Benavidez wins, now we got a new guy, right? He's newer, not new, but newer, and he can build off of that. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man. I just think that Canelo, it's gonna be like too many punches open for Canelo. It's gonna be.
No.
Benavidez is too easy to hit. You know what I'm saying? If you can make the distinction between like Benavidez and Bivol wasn't easy to hit. Bivol wasn't.
Somebody said Manny Pacquiao is a short black guy. Fuck no. Y'all hilarious.
Oh man, no, but that boy Benavidez too open, man. He's too open.
Nah. Here's the thing, though. Can I tell you something?
Yeah, go ahead.
Canelo can only
No,
downgrade.
you can't tell me a mother. No, go ahead, man. I'm just playing.
No. Canelo can only downgrade. Benavidez can only upgrade. That's the only dude. Canelo can't be Benavidez because power. Canelo might have him over power, but it's not even. It's close. speed is not even close. Movement is not even close. And the youth, and Canelo's about 2 more years, and then
Yeah,
he's done, bro.
but what the most important
The
thing
size, bro.
is hold on. But the most important thing is experience. That's the thing.
Experience. Here's the thing, though. Benavidez has been sparring Bevo. I
Triple
think
G since he was 14 years old. Tell him,
no.
Marco.
Yeah,
What about Triple G?
he was sparring Triple G.
Benavidez was sparring Triple G at 14. Tell him, Marco. Let
He
him know
beat
the type
Bevo.
of guy we're dealing with.
There's a video of him beating the shit out of Bevo, someone that Canelo can barely take a round
So
off.
listen, Ryan Garcia was sparring Canelo, and he got knocked out by Davis. Like,
Yeah,
what? Huh?
yeah. What do you mean? What? How do we get? What are you talking about, bro?
What do you mean? What am I talking about? That
You
was
said
pretty
Ryan
clear.
Garcia was sparring Canelo.
Hey, but yo,
Yeah, obviously
Yeah.
he's gonna get KO'd by Canelo.
hold up. Hey, Talk Sports. Hey, Talk Sports. What's up, man?
Oh yeah, my bad.
What's up? They got Conor, Benn, and Davis fighting, huh?
Well, they in the talks, man. Eddie and Tank been DMing each other and shit. And Tank,
Hold on.
he been Twitter talking with Conor Ben.
Listen,
So how is this fight right here?
Hold up, VP.
How is Tank Davis daring to be great? Who the heck did Conor Benn beat?
No.
The reason why it's daring to be great, Conor is still a much bigger man than him. But you're right. I don't even know why Conor is ranked number 2 welterweight allegedly, because it's like, who the hell has he beat? The only thing that he beat was them drug allegations when he came up with the egg.
Tank Davis is gonna be way too fast for this dude. Hey, Tank Davis is gonna be way too fast for this dude, man. Way too fast. Way too fast.
No, yeah, you're right. But the thing, wait, all right. So you say, how is that daring to be great?
Nah,
It's because, bro, he's taking that fight so he can get used to 140. You see what I'm saying? Then he's gonna fight the big names. You gotta give him a little bit, you know?
Yeah. Oh, but see, society has lowered the bar on greatness, man. When I was coming up, greatness was greatness. It was true greatness. Now everybody
I can't
want
argue
to
with
say
that.
somebody is great. Now,
Yeah, because
say,
they want to give people GOAT status and all of that shit, because everything about getting likes and reactionary stuff, and everything is about short term. So as soon as they see the next new thing, they want to jump on it. That's just a part of our culture, our social media culture. But you're right, man. Tank ain't really done anything or Conor. Neither one of them has done anything where we can really say, yeah, these motherfuckers are great.
That's all I'm saying.
I think Tank fixing to though. I think Tank fixing to.
Well, that's great. Look. I'm 47 years old, man. They told me to show them. Show me. Don't tell me you great. Show me.
I mean, well, you gotta
Show me you
realize
great.
too, who made this whole tune-up fight so big? That was Floyd, son.
Is
That's
Tank
false.
Davis,
Floyd
is-
wasn't
is
taking
Tank
tune-up.
Davis the cash cow?
False
Yes or
there.
no? Is
That's
Tank
definitely
Davis
cap.
Floyd
is
stayed.
Tank
Well,
Davis?
he stayed promoting tune-ups. We'll say that. You guys can't say because I'll find like 10 interviews.
So
right now.
Pacquiao is a tune-up. Canelo, Cotto.
Floyd wasn't taking tune-ups, bro. Floyd was jumping up in weight classes and fighting dudes with belts. No tune-ups. That's false.
Retirement and fight somebody that was.
And he fought Guerrero. Fighting Guerrero wasn't a tune-up. Guerrero was so mid. Like,
How old is Tank Davis? Is Tank Davis 28?
He damn near 30, man.
29.
Okay. So this man is 28 years old. Where's his legacy fight at?
And he's been pro since what, 19? So you're right. He's been taking a long time. I can see if he turned fucking pro like Loma late, but he's been pro since 19.
Where's his legacy fight at? I want somebody to tell me where his legacy fight.
Whose legacy fight? Who we talking about?
Tank Davis. Where's his legacy fight at?
Hey, Nina said look out for Abdullah Mason and some dude named Gurman. I don't know his first name.
Hey, that Tank and Pitbull fight was a classic.
This
Okay,
fight is a fight that nobody wanted, man. Akhu Sharmuta, what is this? Conor Benn versus Gervonta David, man.
Hold on, where you from?
Oh my days, what is this, man? What the fuck?
Where you from, man? You came in with a different accent, man. It caught me off guard. Where you from?
He's from Syria. That's what's up.
You from Syria?
Yeah.
He said, all my days, man. What the fuck is this? Hey,
shout out to the Syrian folks.
Guys, I think Conor Benn will win the first rounds, then Gervonta Davis make that one big shot again, you know? Always he does that. Always this big counter, you know? He reading
Ben might be
opponent
too big
and then
for Tank to knock him out, though, man.
Nah, Tank will knock him out.
I think Tank's knocking him out.
Too.
You guys gotta keep in mind, like Tank is also coming in bigger. Like you guys don't think he's gonna be?
Yeah, Tank gonna be like one. He coming in at 140, man.
Yeah, that
At
weight
least.
gonna come up. Yeah, he's gonna. I think he's gonna carry
His
that
power
power
travel.
up.
We proved it in the Barrios fight. Tank has special power. And hey, somebody said Loma is old. Loma is not old. Right now, I think Loma will be able to beat Tank in a fight. And Tank, Tank,
Loma,
talented as fuck. Tank got power out of the ass. He has skills, but I think Loma, with his angles and with his activity, keep in mind, Tank is not 5'9" with a 71-inch reach like Devin was. So a lot of what happened with Devin and Loma was that damn reach. Loma had to work so hard just to get inside. Tank and Loma the same height, so a lot of that angle, that in and out shit will work. I don't know if Tank could beat Loma right now. I would pick Loma to win that fight. Loma
yeah,
not
that's a
old.
dangerous
He's at the
fight.
end of his career, but he's not really old yet.
That's a fact. Yeah, that's a fact right there. Yeah, yeah.
Loma is really
Great.
precise, you know, always finds the hole.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
hey Miguel, get in their ass. Miguel said where the lights at, bro. All y'all in here, make sure y'all tapping the screen. Y'all know
Everybody type
TikTok don't push me. I gotta push myself. I'm independent, like Boosie and Webby said.
Facts, facts. Tap the screen, share the live, hit that heart me button up there, y'all.
Loma is out of his
Let's
prime. Yeah, we know he's out of his prime, but he's not old though.
get
He's
it
not old.
jumping in here.
Like Loma, okay, you could say he's older, but he's still dangerous right now. He could beat a lot of these young guys. Yo, Kefa, what's up? Oh, yeah, what's up, Kefa? What's up?
What's up?
Oh
What's
shit,
up,
guys, I
everybody?
need to go. Bye. Have a great day.
All right, man. Hey, Kefa, what you think, man? Is Tank Davis gonna get it on with Conor Benn?
Most definite. That's
Okay.
the man. That's the man.
How you see that fight going? How do you envision that fight going?
I see it. I don't see it going past 10 rounds.
Damn.
I don't see it going past 10 rounds. A lot of people don't know the power that Tank has. It's a beast mode power.
I
And when
agree.
that man catches you with that raw times, Mike Tyson even said he hits harder than him. When Tank gets that one shot on you, it shakes your body. You might continue on with your boxing, but about 30 seconds after that punch, your whole insides is like a volcano earthquake.
Damn. No, I believe it. I believe it. Look at the
That's
Barrios
why that
fight, bro.
gorilla. That's why
Look at
that
the
gorilla
Barrios
is
fight.
on. That's why that gorilla is on his logo. It takes a gorilla to take one hand to crush you with that power. And Tank got it in both hands. Mike Tyson said it.
Tank do got it in both hands. Look at the Barrios fight. When Tank started hitting Barrios' body, Barrios dropped to his knees in pain and agony. I said, what the fuck?
Why do you think Ryan fell? Ryan felt the earthquake after the fact.
It's true. And
He's a
Ryan was out here
precise.
thinking. Ryan said, damn, I could
He's
get up.
he's a
Nah, fuck
precise
this shit.
puncher now. He's an accurate puncher now. He's like a perfectionist now with his punches. He's
Yep.
just not throwing punches. He's throwing them with bad intentions to maim you.
Accuracy, man. Accuracy.
Tank, you know what he got? Tank, he knows how to throw his whole body into that punch, and
Thank you.
then do it the whole combo.
And a
He'll do
full
every single
rotation
punch in
on
that
the punch.
combo.
Hey,
Yep,
hey, careful. This is the thing though. Why? Okay, so how come Barrios was able to go 12 rounds with him and then get knocked down or knocked out? Everyone else Tank has fought has at least touched the canvas. If Tank wasn't able to stop him, they at least touched the canvas. What was different about Barrios?
Well, I'm not taking nothing away from none of the fights. Even yourself when you're in the ring. I don't take nothing from any warrior. Barrios is a great fighter, but to me, there's just some things.
I asked the wrong question. I meant Pitbull. I
Oh,
said Pitbull. Yeah, I meant to say I was saying Barrios, but Pitbull, he didn't get knocked down or knocked
all right.
out. I was saying, why
What
do you
happened
think
in
that
that
is?
fight? We actually saw Gervonta Davis fight his own shadow because that went 12 rounds. 12 hard, solid rounds, and both them boys was punching each other. But check this out. We did not see Tank elevate with his power till after that fight. You feel me? Tank started really elevating his power shots really after that fight. Why? Because he gave Pitbull some hard shots. And I think Tank hurt his right hand, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me on that. He hurt his hand after that fight. So I'm just saying Tank fought his own shadow in that fight, and it went 12. Now, if they'd have fought again, I really would say that would be a very close fight right
Oh no, they're gonna fight again.
I didn't read anything up on it.
No,
I
it ain't
think.
about look, you gotta read between the lines, man.
Wait. You know we study storylines.
Pitbull, he going up to 140 to fight Rolly.
Right.
For a belt. So
Right.
you know Tank gonna fight the winner out of that. and I think Pitbull gonna get Rolly. So Tank and
Oh,
Pitbull gonna fight again.
Now hold on. Now, when we talk about Rolly, don't sleep on that young man.
I ain't sleep.
No,
Rolly
no,
bigger
no
than
All
one
right,
Pitbull. He
sleeping
got the
on
because
advantage.
Rolly.
keep in
Yes,
mind,
Rolly
sir.
hard as hell.
Rolly was winning that fight with Tank up to 6 rounds until he got caught.
Rolly
Now,
hits hard as hell.
wait, let me finish. If Pitbull is going to bring that same style, I think Rolly going to make some corrections. He's not going to be as agile or jump out there like he did with Tank. And I just see Rolly doing a better fight with Pitbull than he did with Tank. That's what I'm saying.
That's facts. But my thing is this. I think that Pitbull got better structure on defense and stuff, and I think Pitbull has a lot of aggression. I think Pitbull gonna get him, but Rolly, you can't count Rolly out. Rolly hits
Nah,
hard as hell. He hit
no,
hard as
but
hell.
see, my point is,
But Pitbull dealt
Rolly
with tank power. That's why
Rolly
I'm
gonna
like,
make
I
that
think Pitbull can
correction
deal
off
with
of that
Rolly.
fight. Keep in mind, Rolly was winning 6 rounds with Tank, but
He ain't win all.
Pitbull is not
I don't
Tank.
give him all 6 rounds.
Pitbull is not Tank. That's the difference. Pitbull isn't Tank though, but Rolly handled Tank for 6 good rounds. Keep that in mind. Until he went silly and got caught. I don't think Rolly gonna go in there and let this happen with this guy. I don't think
But
so.
my thing is, Pitbull could take all types of power. He took Tank Davis shots, man. So I think he's gonna be able to take
Right,
Rolly
but
power.
let me riddle me this. Everybody still say Rolly got power in his hands too.
Yep.
He do. Yeah, it's
And it's
facts.
raw. It's just that raw, silly boy power that will catch you off guard and knock you out. It's going to be an interesting fight. If you ask me to take somebody, I'm going to take the underdog. I'm going to go with Rolly.
Nah, man. Mm-mm.
I mean, that's just me. You know, I ain't making no money
I'm
on
saying
it.
I ain't going with it. Let me know, man. If you want to put up a little bit of that dough chase, man. I'm going with the dog. I'm going with the pit bull, baby.
You go with Pitbull.
Why I feel like a lot of people going with
I'm not against
Pitbull
it, man.
based off Rolly last performance though. Like, is that why everybody going with Pitbull?
Oh no, I'm going pit bull because of his structure. Even in the tank fight, look at the structure. He had his defense, the way he dips and stuff, and the way that the pressure that he puts on the opponents. We saw Rolly a little bit chinny. It is what it is. But I think Pitbull going to come in there with the same aggression, the same little style, the same hit movement. He going to have his hands up the whole time.
And you think Rolly gonna make the same mistake?
Rounds.
And you think Rolly gonna make that same mistake again? That's what you're saying?
No, Rolly could have a perfect night. It's hard to fight someone who has their hands up for 12 rounds regardless. I don't give a fuck who you are. That's why Pitbull gave Tank problems, because his hands, his defense, his structure was good for 12 rounds. So
how do we navigate away from Tank? I mean, Rolly fighting Tank and was winning those 6 rounds. How do we navigate from that?
He was not winning those 6 rounds.
I didn't give him 6 rounds. I gave Rolly 3 rounds.
3 rounds. I'm standing to be corrected. I mean, I was in and out watching. I didn't really sit down. I'm standing to be corrected, guys. I'm not the grand wizard boxing over here. I'm that kind of guy, man.
Yeah, I don't. People be telling me I know, so I always tell people all I do is watch and talk. I don't consider myself to be no wizard or nothing either. But I don't think he won all 6 rounds. That's all I was saying. But Rolly did do great, and in the first and the second round he hurt Tank. So
Right.
Rolly got great power. It's just that those are the only reasons I'm taking Pitbull. Pitbull got great structure, and he fights with his hands up. It's hard to fight with your hands up for 12 rounds, and Pitbull does it. And it's hard for any opponent, no matter who you are. If somebody got their guard up for 12 rounds. Most fighters can't keep their hands up for no 36 minutes.
Man, but if you look at how Tank fought Rolly though, bro, he like ran him into a counter punch. Like Tank was on the back foot for real. Pitbull Cruz gonna be coming forward.
Yep.
So
that's why the fight gonna be so exciting.
Yeah. I kind of see it like a different style. Like I don't really see the similarity with, like, I think it's gonna look way different. Like,
yeah, it's not gonna look the same. But this fight about to be action packed. This fight is bigger than the main card if you going for action. If you ask me.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
You know
when was
what?
last time Thurman got a knockout, like a clean knockout? You know.
You know what? It's a dangerous fight for and I like Rolly, by the way. But you know why it's a dangerous fight for Rolly? Well, I think he's gonna get beat. You know, because he stands up. He fights tall. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, he do fight
and
tall.
when we talk about Pitbull, he be dipping. He be doing that Dempsey drop, and then he come up real hard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he come up. He raises up with the hooks and shit.
That's why how I think he's gonna knock him out, man.
Rolly, but like Keffa said, Rolly can make the adjustment. So that's what if Rolly wants to win, he had to do like Keffa said and make the adjustment. If he do the same shit, he probably gonna get knocked out. But he can definitely make the adjustment. I heard he changed trainers.
Yeah, he did. His old trainer was talking shit about him because his old trainer was like helping him when he had no money, and then he betrayed him and now he's talking shit about Rolly. So it's pretty funny.
You probably upset that Rolly cut him off, but sometimes I think dudes, instead of cutting off your first trainer, just hire somebody else and keep both of them. Fuck it. You know what I mean?
That's right.
Right. I never even
That's
thought
right.
about that.
You know what Tank
Facts.
has?
What's up?
What?
What Tank got?
What
What's up?
What does Tank have?
counter
He
punching
changed up
ability
his
is
trainer.
crazy, bro.
Oh, that was Marco. What up, Marco?
What's up? What's going on?
You said Tank got something. What Tank got?
I think he has 2 trainers, right?
No. I
Yes.
think he got 1 trainer. Oh, he got 2 trainers.
No, he got 2 trainers. He got 2 trainers.
Oh,
That's what
okay.
I said.
Kenny Ellis and Coach Calvin Ford.
Yeah,
Yep.
there's trainers.
Yep.
Yes, too.
Yeah, 2 trainers, bro.
And you can throw Floyd in on the side.
Yeah. Mentor. Nah, that's a mentor.
Oh shit.
All right.
You can't leave Floyd out the nucleus. Him and Leatherback. You can't leave them out, man. Ellaby, I meant to say.
All right.
Yeah, because even though he not signing them, bro, they like they still close. Like it's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, it's crazy. You got to understand, Floyd been working with the man and helping to navigate his career since he was a teenager. But it say Ryan and Haney has been officially agreed upon for April 20th. That's what I don't know random says. So that's gonna be crazy. I don't got
Yep.
Ryan beating Haney at all.
Is that
So
contracted?
You think it's gonna
Is
get?
that
I
on
don't know.
contract?
I don't know. Somebody said in the chat, I don't got Ryan beating Haney at all.
If it ain't on
He has to
contract,
do
it
it
ain't
with a
real.
left hook, man.
Ryan got a
Ryan has
puncher's
so much
chance with that
power.
left hook.
Dude,
He got a
he's-
real
he
puncher's
took.
chance.
You know, he took his last opponent's teeth out. He punched him so
No, I
hard.
didn't know that. I didn't know that.
He took his
Who
teeth
did?
out, bro. He punches really hard, bro.
I gotta look into that. God damn.
No, he did, bro. It's like 2.
Who,
It was like
Garcia?
2.
What
It was
Tank
brutal,
said
bro.
Garcia was the hardest puncher he ever
Yo,
fought.
his
Yeah,
left
Tank
hook.
did say that.
Yeah, Tank
So
said that.
I
Yes, he
couldn't
did.
believe it.
he,
Yeah,
he,
I
he
couldn't believe
really
it.
do got
But
a
Tank said
puncher's
it. So,
chance.
hey.
Yo,
Yeah, he got a real good puncher's
I
chance.
thought
he
he
has that.
said Rolly
You know,
was the
Sean
hardest
O'Malley,
puncher
he
he
has the
fought.
skinny man punch, man.
Yeah, but he fought
No,
Ryan
that was
after
a
he fought
troll
Rolly, so he
video.
might have been
He was actually talking about Ryan, and then some people try to like mix that video up.
Gonna get you.
I gotta go check that out, bro. I could have sworn he said Rolly was the hard. I know he fought
No.
Ryan.
Okay, so in that
No,
video, they
I
messed
know.
with
I covered the fights. He said Rolly hit hard as hell, but then right in the fight, and Ryan asked him, am I the best fighter you ever fought? And Tank said, yeah. So I don't know if he said the hardest, but he said Ryan was the best fighter that he had fought. He said that in the post fight presser, because I covered the shit. But I'm gonna get up out of here. I got things to do.
All right,
Kefla,
KJ.
Marcos,
All right, champ.
God
Bless
bless
Up,
you,
Ray
bro.
Reacts, T Street,
Bless
everybody
Always.
that
blessings
came up.
to everybody.
Thank y'all. I
For
Much
appreciate
sure.
love
y'all
to all the
coming
fellas
to
on
the
the
live.
panel.
Y'all all had great
Yeah,
points.
much love.
Especially Kevin, you came in with a lot of energy, man. That shit was great for the live, man.
You know how we do it, man. I love boxing. They all know I'm a USA boxing official. I travel the country. I love it. I shake hands just like you. You a world-class fighter sitting here being the host. My man, he can fight his ass off. Yes, I seen him fight, but you know, this is what we all do, the panel. Hey, guys, be safe out there, man. Love on your families, man. I got to go too. Peace.
All right, much
All
love.
righty,
Much
man.
love.
All right, peace, man. Y'all have a good day. I got shit to do.
All right, peace.
Oh yeah, full live replay will be on YouTube. Y'all know how it is.